I'm so excited to be here because I've been dying to ask somebody a question about Game of Thrones, and I think you guys watched it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm very vocal on Facebook about how I don't watch it because of, I don't go so much for fantasy except for the fantasies of babes I have when I lift so much weights at the gym that I fall asleep.
You can ask me any question, Travis, and the answer is going to be, we the fans have had enough.
Okay, well, I stopped watching about, I think it was like halfway through season 3.
Oh.
2.5 seasons too much, according to we the fans.
So I need you to catch me up on what happened, but I don't want you to spoil anything for anybody who is going to watch it. So if you could just get me from about the middle of season 3 to the end of the series without spoiling anything for the people at home, that would be
just
great.
sort of broad strokes.
Yeah,
like,
just broad stroke it for me.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you this much, Trav.
Uh-huh.
For a Song of Ice and Fire, there sure wasn't very much singing being done.
Okay, that's one. Let me write that. Oh, slow down. I have to write it down.
There were like 80 episodes or something in this piece of shit, and as far as I can remember, there was only like one scene with singing in it. So, George, don't call it what you're going to call it.
I would disagree with you there because he didn't call it Songs of Ice and Fire. You said there was one scene with singing.
Fuck, you're right. Fuck, you got me.
All right, idiots. Here's the thing. Ed Sheeran in it.
And he didn't sing, which is like his whole thing.
Drummer from Coldplay in it.
He was in it?
Sigur Rós from Friends.
Uh-huh.
He's in it.
Ross from Friends is in it?
Sigur Rós from Friends.
These problems for you, Justin? I've sort of lost the plot on where you're
Chris Stapleton is a country singer. He in it.
Okay.
Is that making you mad, though?
Do you not
Aaron
like
Rodgers in it.
So we, the fans, do we like that or do we not like that?
We, the fans, are fed up and we've had enough. This is my petition. It's an audio petition now, several hundred episodes in the making.
Uh-huh.
It is an audio petition that I am submitting for Game of Thrones.
To what?
Do it again.
To do the whole show again.
To do it
Do
again?
it
Like
again?
a reboot or just start all over?
Yes, start all over with a fresh take. Some of the things will be the same. The cool shit.
Okay, so keep the good. Wait,
If you remember during my extensive sardonic recap podcast, Lame of Thrones, and then in every episode I called it the roundup. At the end of every episode, like, okay, there was one fucking cool shit thing.
Yeah.
Those are the things that should remain the same. All other things should change.
Yeah, there were like 3 times throughout the series where a dude's skull just got fully fucking crushed by a big man's hands. So supercut that shit together. That's the series for
all the
now,
skull
Justin,
crushing.
as I said earlier, I've been out of touch with the fans for a while now.
Yeah, we the fans missed you, by the way.
Oh, I'll come back. Is it that you, the fans, want it to be sillier or
Hell yeah, and fucking sexier and more ads? That's the main fucking problem. I can't even get up to use this shitter because this shit doesn't take a break.
Oh, I thought you meant like native advertising. Like,
Both, obviously.
okay.
Well, let me just say.
I love these dragons as much as I love flaming hot Cheetos.
They for sure already have the native advertising thing covered in real as Game of Thrones. So I'll delete that joke. It's Circle Gets the Square. It's a little too on the nose for my taste.
What do you mean?
There's a scene in Game of Thrones where they're driving a Ford truck across the like icy wasteland.
Well, no, there's just like, the Starbucks cup was very
It wasn't from Starbucks. We the fans thought it was from Starbucks, and then we the fans learned it's from a local coffee shop. And also, my queen, Dany, doesn't drink it. She drinks herbal tea. She gets to be in the reboot, but doing more cool shit. And she didn't have no powers. She couldn't get burned up by dragons, and she had dragons, and that's good.
Yeah,
but she's going to have powers in the new one.
Badass. Which ones? Badass, dude.
Fucking lasers, invis, psychic blasts, plasma blades.
Yes.
All of them, dude. She's got all the
Adamantium
powers.
claws.
She can give the powers to other people. Healing
Fuck
factor.
yeah. All right, let's put some ink on the fucking page now, okay? Because episode 1, these two brother sister, they're boinking big time.
I
on
would
top of
change
the
that, by
tower.
the way. I would make them not related.
Yeah, that shit nasty.
I
Get
would
that
just-
shit
that's a
right
small
out.
note, but
All
I
right.
think it would be a lot more approachable if they were just like friends who were boning.
It was so fucking gross that the people, and so lazy and sloppy that the people what done wrote the book, George, I think the guy's name is, he didn't even realize that the same people he had screwing when the little boy went to the window to enjoy
Yes,
it,
yes.
the same people he had screwing were also the brother and sister from earlier. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah, that was
George-
just sloppy writing.
My sympathies to the creators of the TV show because they had to abide by that garbage.
Yeah.
And it's like so embarrassing.
I would also, in order, if I were going to rewrite the show, along with making it sillier, I would make all the sex that happens in it way more consensual.
Yeah, for sure. That's good.
for
That's
sure. I
so
love
fucking
that.
badass.
Yeah,
that part's
yeah.
badass. So they're boinking on this tower, right? And they're boinking and they're not related. They're just like friends.
Yes.
But they shouldn't be boinking because they have other things going on.
They're late for a dinner date and they're boinking and people are waiting for them because they were supposed to meet a couple.
Exactly,
Another
exactly,
couple there.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the boy grappling hooks up the tower and gets up in the window and is enjoying it.
Whoa.
And he's like, cool. I'm a boy. I'm a little boy. I've never seen this. And then the one of the couple goes over and kicks the boy so hard he goes flying out of the tower. And
Keep that for sure.
and for that scene, we're actually going to just use the 300 kick. Because
Yes.
they do in 300. So we'll just like literally take that footage.
Every
and-
character in the first episode, every character is given a coin,
Yes.
and they can use the coin 8 times to do to do a 300 kick.
yes.
And they get no more.
Yeah.
Well, you have to make those 8 kicks for the entirety of the series.
Yeah.
And
They
they
can
can,
trade them to each other for goods and
they
services.
can trade them to each other like in John Wick. They can trade. If you use up all your Spartan kicks, maybe you could babysit for your nephew and he'll give you one of his Spartan kicks. But those are the rules.
I have one other small change.
Well, just let me can I just the boy goes falling in and you're like, oh no, he's dead. But then he comes up, he's on the roof of the DeLorean. Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that. I love that.
I was going to say Batman, but maybe Batman's driving the DeLorean.
Yeah,
Batman is
with my
driving the
queen, with my
DeLorean.
queen and our queen, the fans' queen, Daenerys Tyrion.
Yes. And also, I don't know, maybe Captain America's there? Maybe.
Stop it! Now you're making jokes. Now you're making jokes at me.
Okay, let's just go back to where Batman was driving the DeLorean and he pulls up and Bran, I think that's the name of the kid, Bran Flakes opens the door of the DeLorean. But this time he doesn't hit what's his face in the face. Like he just is like, hey, you accidentally kicked me off the tower. I could have died.
Yeah, that was.
And
I
they're
was
like,
just
oh, God,
enjoying.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. You know how I get when I boink.
Yeah. What I'm like, I'm just flailing everywhere. Legs akimbo.
They waited a really long time to put dragons in it. So I'm going to have dragons in it from the beginning, except they can talk and use ice lances.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
there's only like 3 dragons. I would make there be like 500, 600, maybe
500,
more.
600 dragons, and they reproduce at an uncontrollable rate.
Yes.
All the dragons are always pregnant in this one.
Yeah,
And they have to be hunted to keep the population down.
And I'd like
That's
to
right.
introduce a thing where in the big throne room in the Red Keep, which we're going to find a way cooler name for, or something like Blood Castle Storm Mountain.
Battlegeddon.
Battlegeddon.
yeah.
What?
Battlegeddon.
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 Castle? The castle's called...
Battlegeddon.
Okay, the castle's called Battlegeddon. And then in the throne room, there's going to be like 16 thrones. And we'll have the cool, I guess we'll have the
Yeah.
sword one, but that shit's
Yeah.
played. But they'll be on caster wheels and the king, whatever, gets to like push them and whoever wants to fight him can like push and then if your throne gets knocked over or falls down the stairs, then it's out.
Oh, I like that.
I love
Maybe
that.
we make the throne a little more comfortable.
There will be a plush throne for
Yeah.
sensitive bottoms.
I
think-
also, and this is a little note, but I'd have the Snake Man beat the big rock man in that one fight I didn't like that the Snake Man lost to the Big Rap
But
Man.
the Travis head got crushed in such a cool way. That's the one badass thing about this fucking
shit,
show,
you're
dude.
right.
Fucking cool thing that we will have.
Ah, no, you're right.
This one's got 16 thrones, but at the beginning there's 17 people, and then after every round they remove one of the thrones.
That's an
So when
important
Sig-
game mechanic, yeah. And if you fall down the stairs, and you get Marshall are out.
Sigur Ross plays, and then eventually they stop playing. It could take anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours, but when they stop playing, everybody tries to get into a throne, and then whoever doesn't have one is eliminated by blood.
Yes. I love this.
It's good, right? It's unlike. I guess we the people just need, and we the fans need. If HBO would just sign off on it or respond to our emails and tweets and tumblers and stuff.
Oh, sorry. One more tiny note. I was gonna say more wolves, but what if they're all wolves?
What if they all have the ability? I thought
Oh, there's a separate coin. There's a second coin.
there's a second coin. Yes, there's a second coin that allows you to transform into a werewolf 17 times.
Yes.
And you can that's all you get for the whole TV show.
yes.
So don't burn it one as a joke unless it's going to be hysterical.
Yeah, if it's a really good joke, maybe.
If it's so funny.
Also, I would like to be a character in it. I would not like to play a character in it. Let me be clear. Travis McElroy, would like to be a character in it.
Joe Manganiello plays Travis McElroy in Game of Thrones 2. They back.
I want to make a cameo. I wouldn't mind squashing Ed Sheeran's melon.
Hey, listen to this. Here's your poster right here. Here's the poster. There's 500 to 600 dragons. Ed Sheeran, Sigur Rós, Aaron Rodgers, all in armor, loving it. The one guy is beating the other guy, but on the other side of the poster, it goes the way it did originally. So both of those are depicted.
Oh, it's just side by side?
In the series, both outcomes are depicted. Choose your own adventure. Yeah, both of them happen.
It's a little bit for everyone.
Yeah, both of them happen in it, and they all win.
Shit.
And everybody wins in this one. And then at the bottom of the poster, it says, "Let the games begin."
Kill.
Dot 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 again.
Yes.
Put it
It's
in the
good,
hole.
right? Let the games begin. Dot dot
dude.
dot 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 again.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
It's back.
Let's